Alright, that should fix it. Just want to check. Can you guys hear me? Alright, I actually just heard myself. The audio should be working. Welcome, guys. It's been a long time since I've live streamed. And I just wanted to live stream and have a fun little live stream with you guys. And, God, I feel like I don't know how to talk anymore. But I've been working my butt off on a new video, a very big project of mine that I'm going to be doing, and also with a friend of mine. It's going to be another documentary. God, I spent so many hours just now working on it, and I've been wanting to live stream again. And I've been wanting to live stream several games, but one of them, of course, is the game we're looking at right now, Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I'm excited to play this game. From the looks of it, because I'm not using my personal account, I've actually played like well over 100 hours of this game. And yeah, I decided to create a new account on the Switch, which is where I was given the game for Christmas, so I can start a new adventure with you guys. And of course, the main goal is to have fun, but as I said in the title, I want to be kind of like the next Scrooge McDuck, become very rich in the game. I learned you can make lots of money doing a very tedious project of planting just a buttload of carrots. Yeah, so here we are, playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's very similar to Animal Crossing in many ways. Oh, no, this is just character customization. Okay. If you guys have played, let me know what you think of the game. It's a pretty good game in my opinion. Nothing too crazy. There is obviously issues, but this game's kind of like an, I guess you could say beta or early access still. I don't know if I don't think the full release has been, had been announced. Sure, we can start with that guy. Obviously, we can continue on. Actually, wait, hold on. Import avatar. Never mind, I don't have an avatar. Hopefully, it doesn't take me too long to customize this guy. But I'm just basically going to be making myself for the most part. Though I'm going to be trying to kind of quick about it. No. But yeah, if you guys have played, let me know what you think of it. I would love to hear your guys' opinion. I've actually had a lot of fun playing this game. It isn't perfect. It has plenty of issues. But it's still an early access game, so there's definitely a lot to, I don't know how you put it. There's definitely a lot of fixes, but with all the new consistent content that's being promised, it has me very excited. If you guys have seen my most recent video, the one on Animal Crossing, New Horizons, it's kind of like, kind of explains my issue, honestly, with the whole thing. I just don't really like the fact that there really isn't much to do in New Horizons anymore, and they didn't really update. It's just kind of like Nintendo or the Animal Crossing team, whoever you want to look at it, just kind of stopped really wanting to update or care about the game. And honestly, most of the time when I'm looking around, a lot of people are talking about how they're just kind of sad that there really isn't there's nothing new. Which, yeah, I mean, it's upsetting because New Horizons is a fantastic game in so many aspects. But really, Nintendo just missed a huge opportunity to really make New Horizons like a fantastic, huge game. That's really the best way I could put it. That's why I've been trying different games, different life sim games per se, because they're just really, there's so much potential with other life sim games, actually. This hair kind of mostly resembles my hair in real life, though I do need to change the color a bit. Dark brown hair. Yeah, it's mostly just dark brown. I don't know if that's exactly... Yeah, a little bit darker. There we go. So... I guess I'll keep the body. There's no face paint and then some facial hair. Yeah, something like that, pretty much. I'm not going crazy with the customization. Character customization's alright. I do enjoy the fact that they're... Yeah, no, that's not going to be my name. My name is Tyler. There we go. Another thing I could say is a positive, because it looks like you can have multiple accounts with your own, like, Disney Dreamlight Valley world. Our story begins with an ending as you decide it's time to leave the sea behind. It's very similar to Stardew Valley, actually. That's another game I should play. I love Stardew Valley. Yearning for a pause from your life's responsibilities, you drive to a familiar place, or you arrive at a familiar place. I do love the fact this game has a coherent story that wants you to follow. A quick stroll along the nearby path. Actually, I don't know if I should be reading, because I have it turned down. I don't remember if someone else is reading this narration.
Imagination. All your dreams would come true.
Here, let me grab my remote. See if, let me turn it up on my end.
Perfect place for a rest. You begin remembering these long.
Oh yeah, I won't speak since there is narration.
To sleep.
And not only, since now it's loading, you know, there's a lot of new characters that are going to be added, like Belle, you know, she's not in the game yet, and yes, she's in the cover. If you look at the trailer and stuff, there's a lot of other characters that they're planning on adding, but they haven't added them in yet, which, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited for all these new characters, all these new quests. You know, it's just, that's really the potential. I think Gameloft, the company behind this, really has a lot of potential with this game, and really Nintendo should have followed suit with the New Horizons game. I don't want to just be bashing New Horizons. Like I said, there's a lot of amazing stuff with New Horizons, but again, it's just sad, you know. New Horizons could have had so much even if it was paid DLC, like, we wouldn't have cared. You know, it's just, there's not really anything new to do. There's Merlin, of course.
Well, hello?
What's this? Are my spectacles enchanted, or might you actually be real? I don't know. Are you? That's quite an existential question. I'll have to ponder that later. I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. I haven't met anyone in ages. Ahem. Welcome to Dreamlight Valley, my friend. Dreamlight Valley. This place is strangely beautiful, sort of creepy, awfully mysterious. I'm gonna go with awfully mysterious. I feel like I could explore this place further and still not find all its secrets. Yes, the valley is full of mysteries. But there was a time when it was filled with magic and wonder. But if you guys haven't seen The Sword in the Stone Where Merlin's From, it's a great movie. It's an old movie, you know, but it's a fantastic movie. Alright. Oh, but I haven't introduced myself yet. You're no doubt wondering who I am. Duh, you're Merlin. You're some sort of wizard. You're a very old man. I kind of want to be, like, so in my personal playthrough, I switch depending on what the character choice is. I think I just kind of want to be a smartass the whole way through. So I'm just going to say you're a very old man. And odd old man, why, I'm Merlin. I'll have you know, I'm a wizard, a very powerful wizard. And that's not all. I am a soothsayer? A prognosticator. And have power to see into the future. And I'm also quite skilled with alchemy and... I'm not skilled with long words. That's my problem. Now that's settled, there's a small matter of who you are. I'm Tyler. Tyler, well, only way to get to Dreamlight Valley is to pass through dreams, so you must also possess great magic, otherwise how could you be here? Let's see. I don't know how I got here. I just closed my eyes, drifted off, and all of a sudden, I was here. Magic had nothing to do with it. Quite the contrary, magic had everything to do with it. In fact, I'm quite certain that you're the one who's been we've been waiting for. You're gonna save Dreamlight Valley. Save it from what? A wise question indeed. After all, problem can't be solved until it's understood. If we restore the valley to what it was, a place of magic and wonder, of friendship, we need to stop the forgetting, once and for all. We must. I'm sorry, I can't seem to remember what we're talking about. The forgetting. Ah, yes, the forgetting. You'll have to forgive me. Oh, I accidentally skipped forward. Oh, well. He's just Merlin talking about stuff, you know? Alright, listen closely. I'll tell you the tale before I forget again.
Dreamlight Valley used to be a cheerful place full of...
Oh, no, they actually have narration here. Okay.
Life was flourishing here, thanks to our ruler's magic.
Oh, I love Wall-E so much. He's my favorite.
Wally's
Wall-E's my favorite Disney... Well, one of my favorite movies of all time, anyway.
Became a shadow of itself. We tried to save our memories of the life that had been.
And Wall-E's just one of the cutest and greatest characters ever. I love Wall-E. As I can see into the future, I knew someday someone would come to help restore the valley. I hope you guys don't mind me just reading a lot, you know, I just want to make sure all the stuff of the story is said. Like I said, you know, it's nice that there's an actual story and quests along with the normal life sim stuff. I always think if there's a life sim, you need to have some sort of story. You know, New Horizons, I hope the next Animal Crossing game has more story than you're going to an island. I know it's supposed to be a relaxing game, but you can have a relaxing game and also have a story. Stardew Valley, Disney Dreamlight Valley is still good, but Stardew Valley is probably the best and most perfect example of this. The fact that you can have this, like, chill story that you can go at your own pace, which you can do in Dreamlight Valley, but Stardew Valley is really fantastic. And they just keep adding... Chucklefish, I think, is the developer's name, and it's one dude. He just keeps adding and adding and adding stuff. Or it might be Concerned Ape. I think it's actually Concerned Ape. I think Chucklefish is the publisher. I'm trying not to confuse myself. Regardless, if you haven't played Stardew Valley, you should play it. It's fantastic. If you guys want a game that's a replacement for New Horizons, Stardew Valley is probably the best. Dreamlight Valley is also a good replacement. Alright, yes, of course. Let me see. When our ruler left, the sky turned dark. Then those horrid night thorns infested the village, spreading everywhere like a bad thought. The more night thorns that appeared, the more clouded our memories became. Why, sometimes I can't remember the faces of all of the friends I've lost, or the names of all the spells I've forgotten. Maybe if we get rid of those night thorns. There's no smart alecky response, so I guess... Yes, get rid of the night thorns. Now, an interesting thought. Alright, tell me more about the missing ruler. I'm going to tell you guys something after I'm done talking with Merlin, because I have a lot to say. Why now? All the wonder, magic, and friendship in the valley come from the ruler. They watched over the village and kept us safe from dark magic. But one day, they started to act different, though I can't scarcely remember it now. Then our ruler simply vanished. It's been years, I think. I've lost track time because of the forgetting. Your ruler, and I asked, your ruler just up and left. Sound like a great ruler? Must have been some reason. Doesn't sound like a great ruler, no. A good ruler would take care of the village and its people, not just run away. Oh, our ruler was kind and very noble. There must have been quite a good reason for why they left, though I can't remember what it was. Okay, I'm ready to restore the valley. Well then, only one way to be absolutely certain you're destined to save Dreamlight Valley from the forgetting. It'll be a small test of your magic. You see, ever since the forgetting, I've been puzzled by this house, blocked by night thorns. Come on, we'll investigate together. Okay, yeah, I know how to do this. Wait, can I get... No, I can't get rid of normal night thorns yet. No, and it's nice, like, you look, you have all this room and stuff. But I need to hurry up through the story, because, again, my goal is to become the next Scrooge McDuck. Is to become filthy frickin' rich, you know? In this game. So, let's do it. Alright, I've consulted my notes and discovered that night thorns began infesting Dreamlight Valley soon after our ruler disappeared. No one, not even I, can remove the blasted things. Only someone who can harness the magic of Dreamlight will be able to, and I'm certain that someone is you, Tyler. Well then, don't let me get in your way. Now, focus your thoughts on the night thorns. Gross, it's all dirty. You'll have time to spruce up later, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Feel the magic within yourself, then say the magic words. I'm going to say Higitus... Oh my god, I can't talk. Higitus Figitus, because I believe that's actually from the movie of Sword in the Stone. Yeah, see? I'll take that as a compliment. There we go. And... You know, he's really spry for how old he is. Ah, you've done it. Bravo, bravo. Tyler, this proves you can harness the power of Dreamlight magic. Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's head inside and see what's become of the house. Yeah, no, there's a lot of story on it's like... I'm remembering all this because when I first started playing it, I was already guessing essentially what the story was. And I feel like I was pretty close to guessing what the story really was. I think I'm pretty accurate. I still haven't completed the main quest, but because I've been doing a lot of side quests and also just planting a crap load of carrots, essentially. Alright, I sense it too. If only I could remember why. Ah, those pesky night thorns being near them. Oh, sorry. Some people said hello. Hello there. It's Skitty15, and I hope I say this right. Is it Aiden boy? Well, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. I don't know if I said that. It means a lot. Just letting you guys know I am streaming. I don't know how long I'm streaming. It really depends because my wife's working. And once she gets off, I promised her that once she gets home, I'm going to... Oh my god, I can't talk. We're going to go to the store. Because she needs Dr. Scholl's because sadly her feet hurt. She's on a job where she's on her feet all day, which is sad. And, you know, I think she deserves some Dr. Scholl's, you know? So her feet feel better, in my opinion. So when I get the call from her is when the live stream's probably going to end, but that really depends when her shift ends, which really varies. She's a baker, and it kind of just depends on quantity of products. But anyway, let's continue. Alright, so I'm just going to remove that. Remove the night... We have lots of night thorns to remove. And then, whatever this is. You said it right. Awesome. Thank you, Aiden boy. Oh, yes, I remember this. Okay. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh, hello.
Goodness, the glowing orb you pulled from the night thorns. It's a memory. It's like a fog has lifted. I can recall something of great importance. Mickey Mouse and I were at Dream Castle and we left something there. Something important. I want to see the castle. As you should. The castle is magnificent, though I'm afraid it's seen better days. If only I could remember what we left there. We must go there and solve the mystery. But wait, there's something else to return to me. When our ruler left, the royal tools were lost, scattered throughout the valley. We must find them quickly. They're filled with ancient and powerful magic. The royal... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just say that.
Rather peculiar.
Sorry, I'm just skipping through this because he's mainly just talking about how we need the magical tools. Must also find the royal tools, the shovel, the watering can, and the fishing rod. That's it, if you're staying here with us. I'm going to say for now, again, I'm kind of a smart aleck in this game. Well then, you'll still need a safe place to eat and sleep and keep your energy up, even if it's only temporarily. Yeah, consider this as your home. See, I don't know why. I just feel like being a bit of a smart aleck pessimist with playing this version of the game. Oh, hey, I got a chest.
Well, now, you see...
Wait, did I... I don't need to explore. I'm good. I'm good. It's time to go out there, remove some night thorns, get through the story. Bada bing, bada boom. I want to play this game at some point. Well, it's Skitty15. Good news. Right now, it is... You have to buy it, but eventually it's going to become free to play. So that's going to be really nice. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I hope I'm able to get all these. See, money is the name of the game. No, I can't squeeze through there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that one coin. It's time-based, unfortunately. Yeah. But hey, I already got a chest. See, now we can start exploring and getting all the loot and stuff. If I'm correct, that right there is a clothing item. But yeah, no, this game, it's a lot of fun. I always think with these life sim games, you definitely need to take a lot of breaks because sometimes you can just kind of get overwhelmed with it. Let's see, Merlin's welcome package. What did he? Oh, he gave me cookies. And a chair, 5 apples, 3 cookies. Awesome. Oh yeah, the plain t-shirt. I'm just going to keep my dress now, though maybe one day I'll live stream my personal one because I'm so much farther in that game. Here's the magical watering can, though I know once we get the pickaxe, that's when this shit becomes serious. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. Just kind of speaking as I go. There we go, removing all them night thorns. Because, you know, they're evil and stuff. Oh, wait, I see another chest, though. Eventually here, I think I'm just going to go gather all the tools. Or I wonder if I should do that or go talk to Merlin. I don't know. But no, I do love how most of these life sim games start, where you have all this potential and stuff. And, you know, this game really does a good job of that. Like, how you're going to be able to build up this village and stuff. Get rid of all the night thorns. There's just always, it always seems like there's stuff to do. And that's always a nice thing. I just got my first carrots. And if you guys know anything, carrots are a great way to make money in the game. Though I hear people have better options, like I believe pumpkins is the best option. But I haven't even unlocked that in my personal playthrough. So, so the pickaxe is very important, because I think this is going to essentially... You just watch. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, I realize. Oh no, is it daytime? I realize I accidentally have the time a little bit warped on my on my Switch. I don't remember why I did that. I need to actually correct that, but now here we go. God, it's kind of weird playing this again, because again, in my personal playthrough, I have pretty much everything unlocked, and here I am, all restricted again. And let's see here. Let's go to the wardrobe. You know, I'm gonna put on my yellow kicks right now. Yeah, those look pretty nice. Other than that, though, I think I'm just going to keep what I have. Now, there's just so much to clean up, but I also need to find the last 2 tools. But I don't know if this game I would consider better than New Horizons. I haven't played this game nearly as much as New Horizons, but there's still... It's like, how do I put it? This game has so much potential. And I just hope Gameloft lives up to that potential. My worry is, oh yeah, so I can finally start talking about the story, because I feel pretty proud, because I feel like based off what's happening in the story, I think I guessed what was happening. The plaza is the heart of the Dreamlight Valley. It's where the valley citizens come together and help each other when needed, and to celebrate whenever we have an excuse. See, I think this is perfect. So these are old rulers' lost diaries. You know, the old ruler who left. I guessed from the get-go that we, like us players, were the old ruler. And based off stuff that's happened in the story, which you guys will probably see when I'm playing this, or if you're playing on your own, you're going to see that, yes, the old ruler was you. Now, what happened is that's a mystery. I still don't even know why the old ruler changed and left and, you know, the whole valley became the way it is. But there's still so much to do. All right, convince the famous Scrooge McDuck to open a business in our village. He's planning to... Says he's sure it will be a good investment. I'm not sure what he's planning to do now, but he's willing to do something, that's for sure. Speaking of him, let's go talk to him. He's right here. And as I said, I want to become the next Scrooge McDuck. So, Scrooge, I'm going to become richer than you. That's the plan. That's the plan. You gave me quite a start. Don't you know to never sneak up on someone while contemplating his investments? Oh, I'm Tyler, and... I guess I'll say that. I was hoping there'd be a dialogue option. Now I'm like, I'm going to become richer than you. That I am. You must keep up with the business news. Though my business is sorry state these days. Just look at my shop. The whole the whole village is a sorry state. That may be, but you cannot... actually, it's not... Can? But you can be homeless about it. The true visionary sees opportunity around every corner. I mean, that's fair. After the sky went dark, most of the villagers skedaddled. And fewer clients came until they all stopped together. But I can remember where they all went. I know I stayed to take care of my shop and my money, of course. Then, yes, the Nightthorns blocked me in, and I can remember much after that. But like the light glittering off gold, I am starting to remember how the village used to be and all its investments and opportunities. See, I'm not going to say that top one because in this playthrough, I'm opposite of that. Yeah, see, I'd like to get in on this investment. I could use some help, that much is true. Perhaps we can do an arrangement. If you help me make enough star coins to put the shop back in business, I'll make sure it's stocked with everything needed to put this valley back together. Goofy used to have a stall in the meadows in the south. I'm sure he'd appreciate any help you can give him. The lad doesn't exactly have a mind for money. And see, Goofy is where we're going to get all of our money. Alright. Find Goofy and help him back in business. Then you can help me with the grand reopening. Oh, and I see you have a map there. Don't forget to use it if you want to find your way around the village. Alright, so we need to get him money, help Goofy, all that good stuff. The good news is, like, you could really customize your village. I'll show you guys here in a second. That's a furniture item right there. Let's see, what did we get? Darkwood, oh. Now that... Gonna rob Goofy, pretty much. Really, I mean, Goofy, I don't know how Goofy has so much money in this game. But apparently I'm gonna take all of his investment. Thank you for joining, by the way, Pizza Guy Joe. Apparently, Canay is Scottish form for cannot. Okay. I'm not Scottish, if you guys can't tell, so that's probably why I don't know this stuff. Alright, and you always need to pluck the fruit, because you can just run to your house to replenish your energy, but nobody got time for that. Nobody. Though I'm going to do that right now, because I want to save. See, you want to save the fruit when you start to get to the money making. And the money making is when you really start, when you start planting carrots. You see, God, I hate when I do that. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, wait. Now synced real time. Okay, cool. Yeah, so my time's a bit messed up. It thinks it's evening right now, even though it's clearly morning in real life. So I gotta get that fixed eventually. You gotta be very careful about time skipping in this game. Because if you time skip, my wife learned this the hard way, it can mess up with your game real bad. Like, yeah, just don't time skip if you play this game. It's not like Animal Crossing, where, oh, you time skip, there's no harm. No, since this game is, like, still in early access and still not fully complete, Gameloft still has a fair bit of stuff to fix. And... yeah, just don't time skip. If you do, you can mess up your save file real bad. My wife can still play, however, she was so impatient because she kept wanting to get Scrooge's new stuff in his store. The problem is that the game, with the new update, if I'm correct, the game wants you to be up to date with the current actual date. And so it wasn't allowing stuff to, like, essentially respawn. She would destroy a rock with her pickaxe, and you see these rocks over here, they have gems. Yeah, you go over here to get gems. Here, I'll show you. You break it. You get some stuff. Oh, whoa, that, I love it when that happens. Look at that. That's actually beautiful. Huh? It's a little hard with all the night thorns, unfortunately, but look, you can get so much stuff by doing that. And that's just awesome. Yeah, so, but that's why, and those things do respawn. They're supposed to respawn like every, I think, 6 to 8 minutes, these rock spots, and they weren't respawning for her. There's also sparkly dig spots. I'll show you guys when I find one. You're supposed to dig it up to get stuff. And again, they weren't respawning either. So I'm hoping that it fixed itself. Some people say they fix themselves if you don't play for a 24-hour period. However, some people say you have to wait until you get caught up with the time skip. And the problem is what my wife did is she time skipped all the way till April. So I'm hoping it fixes itself or else she's going to be in a heap of trouble, unfortunately. Alright. But I gotta say, the game looks beautiful. The sky looks beautiful. Thought I saw Goofy. I know I should probably be talking to Merlin, but this is about making money. Alright, we're making money in this world here, alright? So I need to go talk to Goofy and stuff. First thing, I'm going to get some fruit. I don't know how often these guys respawn, but again, you get fruit, you can replenish your energy, and you're just a happy camper. I also learned, if you're playing this game, make sure you stock up on items. Don't just do what, again, my wife did, where she just picked it up and sold everything, like the gems. You need those gems for quests. I knew this, because I know how these games work. Oh, wait, there's the fishing rod. Found the magical fishing rod. I don't get a cutscene for it, unfortunately, but... Oh, wait, no, it's because Goofy has to fix it. That's right. Alright, now I need to find the magical shovel. I will talk to Goofy, but again, we need the shovel to actually continue on. Alright. And also, the more you level up, the more you're going to be able to have more energy and do stuff, so... Alright, let's see what's inside this chest. It is a clothing item. Oh, and of course also... Oh, that's nice. You need money to expand your inventory. See, it wants 5,000. That's going to be easy, but the next inventory is a lot more expensive. I remember that. Don't know why I entered there. I'm gonna get some fruit. Gonna replenish my energy. Oh yeah, see, look, this is one of the whole spots I was telling you about. First, let me eat a cookie. Beautiful. Oh wait, no, I don't have the shovel yet. When you have a shovel, you can dig this spot up right here. And then you can get stuff. Oh wait, there's another letter and another chest. I really need to talk to Goofy, but it is fun to like clear out this area of all the night thorns and everything. Let's see, the meadow's a fair and peaceful place, full of soft grass, pleasant breeze, good for a picnic or a walk. Yeah. Again, the old ruler, like, I hope I'm not spoiling this for anyone, but I feel like it's fairly obvious. The old ruler is you. You came back, something happened to you. I have a feeling that life really, essentially made you forget all about your childhood, is essentially my guess, is of what happened. Wow, red skinny jeans. Hold on, let's see how that looks on me. Pants. Well, I can't see. Hold on. I don't know. The skinny jeans doesn't work for me. I know some guys like skinny jeans, and all the more power to you. But I've tried to wear skinny jeans when I was like a teenager, and I just felt like I looked awful. You know. But I don't know. I just remember that was a big phase back when I was growing up. A bunch of guys wanted to wear the skinny jeans like rock stars and stuff. Alright, let's see. Goofy should probably be in his house here. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, why are you sad, Goofy? Hold on, Goofy, I know I'm going to talk to you, but first, this is important. Yep, a clothing item. Red... Come on, where's the cool stuff, you know? Like, I'm not saying the stuff isn't cool, but, you know. Alright, Goofy. Wait, it's... Okay. Gorsh. I'm not good. Oh, I can't sound it. I'm not a good voice actor. But anyway, Garsh, it's somebody new. Say, you're not the scary kind of stranger, are you? You're just a friend I haven't met yet, right? I guess I can be a little scary. Oh, you sure don't seem scary compared to the valley since the sky went dark. And the Nightthorns crept in. It felt more like a nightmare than a dream. See, I was alone here, well, for longer than I can remember. But now you're here. We're gonna be good pals, I just know it. If you ain't too forward, yuck. Yeah, I can't do Goofy's voice. I remember my friend Steven and I did a Let's Play on one of his channels many years ago. Like, I'm talking like probably a decade ago. And it was a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, and he wanted me to be Goofy. Oh, it was so terrible. I think I more made it a meme when we were doing that Let's Play, because I was just so terrible at it. Like, gee, there's so much I want to show you. There's my stall. Well, I have to clean it up, though. We can go fishing. Of course, I can't find my lucky fishing rod. Yeah, see, voice acting isn't my thing, unfortunately. Steven, though, he's a great voice actor. Oh yeah, so Goofy's, I think he's gonna fix our fishing rod, and it's supposed to become magical or something like that. Tell you what now, I have my lucky fishing rod back. I'll give you this one I found after forgetting it. Oh no, never mind. Goofy had the magical fishing rod. Because I'm so magical. Yep, there's the magical fishing rod. And here's a groovy hat so you can look like you're a real angler. And no. Though I will say, I do love fishing. I really do. Fishing is honestly one of the more fun and relaxing things to do. I loved it since I was a kid. It's a bit goofy. Alright, let me show you how to I know how to use a fishing rod. Oh, yep, there we go. I get my cutscene. Now I just need to find the shovel. Oh, do I have to do the thing with Goofy? Why is this sparkling? Oh, that's right. I get a recipe. You also get to cook a lot in this game, which is fun. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Ratatouille's in the game. Fish soup. Cool. Alright, anything else in here? Not that I can see. Alright, let's go. Again, the goal, to get rich. I want to be Scrooge. I want to be richer than Scrooge. I want to see how fast I can upgrade everything. Upgrade, like, literally everything. Upgrade Goofy's stalls. Upgrade all the stores. Yeah, no, I know how to do this. Alright. Nope, I missed. I shouldn't be bragging about how I know how to do this if I'm messing up, though. Okay. Yeah, so this reminds me a lot of the Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I don't know if you guys have played that. That's a fantastic game, too. Beautiful. But no, if you get a chance, play Fire Emblem. Fantastic. I love it. Though it depends on your kind of play style. If you guys like strategy game, like fighting strategy games, it's really up your alley. Let's see here. Another ruler note. Let's see what the ruler has to say. I always thought this would be a nice place for a garden. Yes, and actually this place is one of my favorites because guess who station this is? This is Wally. And again, Wally, my absolute favorite character. Just favorite Disney property. Like one of my favorite movies of all time. Maybe I'm a bit too addicted, but WALL-E is just such a good movie. So many aspects. It's probably also because I'm really into space. I love space stuff. Like astronomy and everything. I like nerd out about it. So, and you know, it's just, I love, like, my favorite game series, even though it has a pretty controversial and maybe even crappy ending if how you look at it, is Mass Effect. Oh, I love space so much. Alright. Let's find that shovel. Wherever it is. I actually don't recall where the shovel is. I will say, though, ever since the update, the game's running a lot smoother. When I first played this game several months ago, it was crawling at some points. Like, really crawling, and it was kind of annoying to play. It even froze a lot of the time. Like, I would have to restart the game, and I would lose progress, and I would get mad at the game. Like, it would just freeze, and it was just kind of really annoying. Like, it would freeze over the most random stuff. Anyway, I got more clothing here. Red performance sneakers. I'm gonna keep my yellow shoes. I kind of like them. Kind of like them. But, dang, where is that shovel? Why don't I remember? Is it back here? But yeah, seriously. If you guys played this game like a month or two ago, when it was still like much more in early access than it is now, you will know what I'm talking about, where the game just froze. If you're playing on the Switch. I'm not sure how it is playing on PC. I'm sure it's a lot better on the PC. Possibly? I don't know. I could go in there and talk to Mickey, but not yet. Not yet. Alright. Shovel? Or maybe I should... No, I do need the shovel to make money. Because again, planting is the best way to make money. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay. I found the shovel. Here we go. And now money can be made. Like, I know that I have a mission to save the valley and stuff, but you know what? I don't know. In this world, I'm going to say, because my character, here's his story. He's had trouble, you know, in the life. That's why he came back to his childhood home, and he's here, and he's able to finally live his, desired future where he wants to become, like, mega rich like Scrooge. Is that the most moral thing? No. Probably not. But you know what? It's a video game. That's how life works sometimes. Also, let's see here. This well lets you check. Yes. You get Dreamlight points. This is how you unlock other areas. You can also spend Dreamlight points on other stuff, but I don't fully remember what it is. Alright, so here we are. I need to help Goofy get back into business, which I think I need to talk to him? Or do I need to... Oh wait, another note. Oh wait, oh, go. Alright, let's see here. Amusing rivalry lately. Scrooge can't for the life of him figure out why Goofy's stall is more profitable. Goofy started trying to help, and that's going about as funnily as Goofy's help always does. You know, maybe Goofy's just so profitable because, you know, as goofy and, you know, nonsensical as he is, Goofy is a really kind person. You know, and that's the least you can say about him. Like, if you've seen the movies, he's a single dad, taking care of Max, and he's always there to help his friends and stuff. Speaking of, Goofy.
Hey there.
Alright, I'll just say that was fun.
Oh. Works for me.
Oh, now I need to talk to him about his stall. Okay.
Good to see you.
Garce, I guess it's a little more than run down than I thought, but that's okay. Uncle Scrooge Construction Company can fix it right up. You can use the sign to call him. That's right, okay. How much money, or is this one free? It's about time Goofy fixed this place up. I'm glad he got your help. Now let's get down to business. Goofy can have this stall at no extra cost since the valley needs it. But next time I won't be so generous. What do you say? There we go. We've made it to a point where we can finally start wanting to make money. Well, I mean, I've already wanted to make money. So, the problem is he doesn't sell carrot stuff yet. So how much is it to upgrade? Oh, I'm so close. Okay. Goofy. Yeah, what's in this for me? Oh, well, I did want to give you this to show you how much I appreciate it. It's a free sample of some of the seeds I sell in the meadow. That stuff doesn't make me money. That does. See, in the beginning, the carrots are the big money maker. In the beginning. So, I need to get some more money. Thankfully, I do have some fish. And thankfully, I'm actually getting some carrot seeds by doing this. Okay, now I have enough money. Oh, and I'm just doing this because I know I'm gonna need as much money in carrots as possible, because I need to upgrade his shop, and so that way I can clear out this area. Like, carrots grow the best in this down area. I don't know if you guys know, if you haven't played this game, but depending on what area you're in, vegetables grow better in certain areas. And this area down here near his stall is where the carrots grow the best. That's also why I'm clearing out all these night thorns, not only to get money so I can buy more carrots, carrot seeds, so I have room to plant all these carrots. See, that's the name of the game. At least for right now, it is. Alright, let's see here. Let me break this open. This is good, actually, because it has a chest. And I think this is a money chest. Yeah, 102 not seeds. 102, I guess, gold coins. You know? Like I said, I'm just clearing this area out because I'm going to be planting a buttload of carrots. Like, I'm going to be a carrot farmer, essentially. Which is fine, you know? Farmers should be making a lot of money because they make our food. See, I actually know farmers too. Well, I did. I mean, my father-in-law, John, rest his soul, passed away last year, but he did do a lot of farming in his day. And really, it's a profession that needs a lot more respect, you know? You know, they plant food, they make sure we all have food on the table, and really, that's just the main thing. The farmers really deserve a lot more respect than people probably give them. Alright, let's see here. Sorry. Again, these fruit. I'm also hoping to get, like a lucky tree or bush. It basically... How do I say it? You go to pluck a fruit, and then the tree or bush starts glowing. And then you're able to press A a bunch of times. And when you do that, you just keep getting fruit for an extended period of time. Then you have a lot of fruit. Then you can just plant to your heart's content. Actually, what I do need to do is empty my inventory. So let me go back in there. Hold on a second. Come on. There we go. Like I said, this game isn't perfect. There's plenty of issues. But it's a very fun game with a lot of potential. However, you gotta be careful. I've learned you can make it freeze real quickly, real easily, unfortunately. Oh, hey. I have some clothing thing here. Alright, put you guys in there. Put you in there. I know you guys probably would be tempted to sell the gems. Keep them. If you're playing this game, keep the gems. They are very important. Trust me. Alright. I also know I have furniture. Yes. These chests are nice too, because that's where you also get more storage space. Alright, off we go. What exactly is the point of the game? Never seen it. So, Disney Planting Carrot Simulator. I agree. Until you get pumpkins. People tell me pumpkins are the best way to make money in the game. But you don't get them till later. Anyway, the point of the game. You see all these thorns in the ground? They are called night thorns. And they basically are part of something called the Forgetting, which is destroyed this valley, and it ruined all the friendships and loved ones. And everything and such. I know I'm going very simple off the story here. But basically, your character goes back to his hometown, falls asleep, and ends up here. And the way I look at the story of this game is that you're an adult, and you lost your childhood because, you know, you're so consumed with modern day life and its stresses. And you come back to the Dreamlight Valley to regain your childhood and your love of life, is how I'm looking at it. And I'm just saying this because it should be pretty easy based off the ruler's notes and what some characters say to you pretty soonish in the future. You were the old ruler of this town, but you one day changed and disappeared, and then the Forgetting happened. You're now back, and you're trying to save the village, There is going to be a villain that shows up, and I'm not going to spoil who the villain is or what they look like. But basically, I believe the old ruler was you, and when life essentially started to become stressful and made you forget your childhood, that's when this Dreamlight Valley started to become corrupt. Almost think of like, if you guys have seen the movie Christopher Robin, it's something kind of similar to that, which is also a pretty good movie in my opinion. I think you guys should watch Christopher Robin if you haven't seen it. It's a pretty good movie. But anyway, it's a life sim game. So you want to like build up yourself, and you want to build up your money, and you want to build up the village. You need money and Dreamlight points to build up everything. That's why I'm clearing out all this area, because these 3 fields here, this is where I plant all of my carrots until I can get pumpkins. But this area is the best for the carrots. And once you get carrots, you know, you can start making a lot of money. That's why I'm trying to destroy all the rocks, get rid of all the night thorns, so on and so forth, essentially. And now there are other ways to make money, but I found this way to be the most effective. And also most quick. Unlike in Animal Crossing, for example, where planting usually would take like a day or a couple of days for something to grow, or even like, I don't know, some other life sim games. Here, planting often only takes like, I don't know, I think if you plant carrots, it only takes like 10 minutes for them to grow again. So if you really grind, like you really grind the carrot game, you can become rich very quickly. And then you can upgrade everything very quickly. Which is, that's kind of my main goal for the first few live streams. Obviously, I'm going to continue on with the story, which the story is really fun. However, a lot of the quests are fetch quests. That's why I like to keep a lot of my stuff instead of selling it. I didn't even check out what these clothing items are. Hold on. So, Teddy Evans, also thank you for joining the live stream. I hope I explained it well enough. I'm sorry if I went rambling on there a bit. I just really want to explain to you what I thought the story and the purpose of this game basically is. Yeah, I'll put the red backpack on for now. I'm going to eat another cookie. And I'm going to get back to clearing out this field. And once the field's all clear, I'm going to get to planting. Which obviously is the most fun content you could have. Planting stuff. Alright, I'm also going to, again, gathering all this stuff is actually very useful. Especially early on. The more you save, the less you have to do in the future. So, let's open up this pathway. And you also, the tools that you have, you get to upgrade them in the future. You see this stump here? I can't remove it yet. I have to wait until I get my shovel upgraded. Here, I'm going to grab this stuff really quick. These flowers, they're going to be useful in the future. Also, all this stuff can be crafted into something. So, yeah, kind of perfect explanation. Kind of like Disney Stardew Valley. I also love your videos. The passions is inspiring. Oh, thank you, Teddy. I really appreciate that. I really do. I'm glad that you're a fan of my videos. As I said earlier in the live stream, I'm working on a huge project. Me and my friend Steven are actually working on it together. I mean, I'm doing the writing and the editing, but he's going to help with the voiceover, because there's a lot of voiceover in this new video. Plus, also, Steven has a really nice voice, my friend Steven. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, it's called The Detective Steve. He does movie reviews. If you're into that sort of thing, I would suggest it. You know, he's really good. And he's honestly the... how I put it, back when me and him were like young, we were kids and stuff, he was kind of the main reason why I got into video making. So he's really, it was a passion of his before it became a passion of mine. But we both got introduced to YouTube at a similar age back in like 2006 or 2007. You know, back when YouTube was super young. And, you know, yeah, just excited. Alright, so this is almost done. I'm just clearing out the rest of this stuff. I technically have enough cleared out to start doing my carrot farming, but you know what? Excuse me. I'm just making sure I got everything. Plus, I don't like rocks blocking my path. Alright, now there's one thing left to do right now. That's not what I meant. Hold on. Furniture. So you come out here. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff because this can get in the way. And I also like really how much freedom there is. Like, look how, like, you see this red tree right here? I can move it. Yeah, I can just move this, like, right here. I don't need that tree there. And see, that gives me so much more room in this area. I'm going to move this bush right here. Those bushes are fine. I know that tree is technically in the way, but I kind of like having that tree. I'm going to move that bush right there. I'm going to get... Can I get rid of that bush? No, that bush is just there to stay. Okay. As for over here, get rid of it. I'll just move that over here for now, because why not? I don't know. Get rid of that rock. Move this bush to over here, I guess. And, unfortunately, you can't move that stuff. But that's okay. Get rid of this bush. See, there's a lot of customization. I'm going to move this tree. I'll move it to... Yeah, I'll move it to right there. See, you completely... Oh, wait, I forgot one bush. Yeah, that bush right there. There's a lot of customization with this. There really is. Again, this game isn't perfect. It has its own share of issues, but there's a lot of good and a lot of good potential to this game. Now, before I get down to the nitty-gritty, as I'll call it, gonna grab that. Gonna go to Goofy's stall and upgrade it. Improving the stall would be a sound investment. Yeah.
Goodbye now.
Oh, I still can't buy the carrots? Ah, come on. Sorry, if I sound a little frustrated. How much is it for the next upgrade?
Hello.
1,000, okay.
Thank you, kindly.
Okay, I feel like I'm really just grinding to get carrots. Like, I know I have some carrot seeds, but I only have like 20. You need hundreds. And I mean that. I would plant 600 seeds at a time. Because you do the math. They're 44. You spend $10 per seed. Yeah, you spend $10 per seed. And then they sell for 44. And you sell 600 of them, that's like 25,000. If not more. So, I'm going to get rid of more of these. Because I'm probably going to need to plant whatever seeds I do have. Because I need to get to 1,000. Okay. So, unfortunately, we cannot be the money makers yet. But we are getting close. We are getting close. And I figured I'd show you guys this. Go to the map. See, like, we only have these two areas unlocked. Look at all this, like, area and stuff that you do get unlocked later in the game. There's still so much to do. There's a lot to do in this game. So, I'm excited. I'm already, obviously, I've already gone to those points in my own playthrough. But, there's just a lot of fun to be had in this game. So, I would suggest this if you're a fan of Stardew Valley or New Horizons, or really any life sim game, because this is a pretty good one. The company that made this game is Gameloft, and before this, the only experience they had was like mobile app games. Now that could be a good thing, and the fact that mobile app games are generally like updated pretty frequently to keep customers, you know, sorry, not customers, to keep players like interested. But, you know, also sometimes it's just kind of schlock that they add. Oh, no, that's just an actual carrot, not a carrot bag. Dang it. Alright, well, I'm going to go empty my inventory again. Basically, right now, my main focus is getting rid of all these night thorns. I'm going to pluck this wheat, though. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a grind. Yeah, as Aiden Boy says, the grind never stops. It really doesn't, unfortunately. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to start in this one now instead. Oh, wait, no, this is... Why do I have two of the same chests? That's weird. Alright, well, based on my inventory, so I need to go to Goofy's house. You're probably wondering why. But I don't have a crafting bench yet. And I need to make me a chest. I don't know why I have two of the same chest, so... But I need more inventory space. I can't carry all this stuff, especially if I'm going to be planting hundreds of carrot seeds. Oh, wait, I need to talk to Scrooge. Maybe he'll give me money.
Hello. Ah. Bye-bye now.
Oh, yeah, now I need 1,000 for his store, too. Scrooge, you need to hold on just a minute there. You know? I got a lot of stuff to do. Like, here's the crafting bench. So, yeah, we need more softwood. Okay. That should be easy. There's plenty of it laying around. I just haven't been picking it up as much. Okay, yeah, so there's some softwood right there. I just need 2 more now after this. Get rid of these night thorns. God, there is so much. I really forgot just how much night thorns they had in the game. Like from early on. Oh yeah, there should be a bunch of sticks back here. There's one. I just need 1 more. Alright, where's... I just need 1 more stick. Is there any back here? No? God, you'd think finding 1 stick would be easy, but now I'm, like, not so sure. I don't know, maybe the game's getting mad at me because it just wants me to continue with the progress, and I'm like, no. I gotta make that bank. Gotta make that money. In this game, I'm a greedy entrepreneur. I know. See, I'm living up to the Disney name. Because that's what Disney really wants in real life. They just want to make that money. So I'm trying to actually relate to them a bit. Alright, there we go. Huh. Just to check with you guys, sorry, I was looking at the screen, and it almost looked like my game was freaking out. So I just exited out and opened it back up. Can you guys let me know in the chat if anything's wrong with the gameplay? Yeah, if someone could just let me know. Like, it's kind of freaking out on my screen. I just want to make sure that nothing weird's happening. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my screen really quick. Give me a second. Well, I'm not sure if you guys can still hear me. But for some reason, my game's really freaked out. Or the stream has really freaked out. Okay. So I can see for some reason, how do I put this? My streaming software seems to be fine, but for some reason YouTube's now just showing a black screen. I'm not sure why that is. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to try to get back in. I'm not sure why this is happening, but we'll just have to see what's happening. So I'm going to end the stream really quick. I'm sorry, guys. But I'll be right back.